So I decided to do a round of double crochet all around the squares using the variegated yarn. So I'm just finishing here. When you do this, just make sure you do the 2 double crochets in the corner. You start with the 2 double crochets, chain 2, and then 2 double crochets and do the solid. And that's for every corner. I'm just gonna attach this here. And I already cut the yarn. So that's so next what I'm gonna So next what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do another round of the double crochet but in white. So you can attach it to any corner, doesn't matter. And so just do your double crochets, chain, it goes out of the frame, double crochets, and just do the solid all around. The white. Oh, well, yeah, so I'm gonna do that all around and I'll be back when I finish. So I finished the other round of double crochet. So next I'm going to start the merge pattern. So I'm going to touch the color. You can do it at any corner since it's all the same. So as I've explained before, you're going to start with your solid and you're going to end with your granny. So start the granny side. Chain 2. And do the 2 double crochets. And then start the solid. So I'm going to go around and go ahead and do this round. Solid, the granny, the solid, the granny, the solid, and I'll come back once I'm almost on here. Okay, so I finished this round, this color. So I'm going to start with another color. Again, you always want to start with the solid. So I'm gonna do a solid on top of the granny. So get the other color. Touch the yarn. And then so I'm gonna finish with the granny here. So you want to start with the granny. So what I'm gonna do is do another 2 more colors. I'm gonna do the granny, the solid, the granny, and the solid. So I'm gonna finish those. I'm gonna finish those colors, and I'll come back and show you what I'm gonna do next. So I finished the other 3 rounds. So I did the solid, the granny, the solid, the granny. So now I'm gonna use a contrast color. I think I'm gonna follow this color that I did on this side, this. But I'm going to do one side is going to be the dark gray, and then I'm going to do the light gray and the dark gray. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do solid all around. For those two colors, I'm going to do solid all around. So I'm going to go ahead and attach the dark gray. So it doesn't matter, well, I mean, in this case, since I want to follow the color here, sorry, I was out of the frame, then I would attach it to this side. But if you are not, you know, following the exact color pattern that I'm doing, then if you're gonna do solid, then you can attach it to any corner. It really doesn't matter. So I'm gonna start out with this gray, dark gray. So I'm gonna go ahead and do all this on this side, and then I'm gonna change colors. I need to decide how I'm gonna wanna do this, because I'm gonna do this corner, not sure. I guess I'll just see what I'm gonna do, and I'll come back and show you what I decided to do for this color right here. Okay, so I'm coming up to the end. Oh goodness, there's a fly in here. Shoo, sorry. Let's see, so I'm coming to the end. I'm gonna do the 2 double crochets, but before I finish this one, I'm gonna go ahead and change colors. We have a doggy door, so sometimes that doggy door stays open and some flies get in. It's annoying. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Now this gets a little tricky because I'm gonna do a chain 2. So you have to like pinch it, do the chain 2, and then go ahead and do the double crochets, 2 double crochets. And then continue on the solid. So I started, I'm doing half, so the 2, so on this one I started, let me see, with the 2, so it's gonna end in the gray, and the 2, it's gonna be the gray. I'm gonna do 2 chains and then attach it so it matches this side and the other corners. That's gonna want to do that. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish this round, and I will I'll come back so you can see what it looks like and what I'm gonna do next. So I've completed the 2 color round. So I decided to get the variegated yarn color that I have, and I'm gonna do 2 rounds of the solid. I think it's, yeah, that way it doesn't look so busy, I'm not sure. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'll come back and show you how it looks, and then and let's see what I'm gonna do next. So I finished 1 round of the double crochet, the variegated, and I'm noticing that it's starting to curl, to get a bit wavy. I don't know if you can see that. The lighting is different now because it's getting dark, so I had to close my blinds and turn on the light. But it's getting a little bit wavy. So I'm afraid that if I continue another round of this and then another round of the white color, that it's not gonna lay flat. It's gonna be like, it'll lay flat from here, and then this part, it's gonna probably be a little bit like bumpy. I'm not sure, but that's what I think will happen. So I'd rather not continue, because if it does, I'm gonna be very upset because by the time I figured I'm gonna finish the blanket, and then I'm gonna see that it's gonna be all, you know, bumpy. So I'd rather just not continue, be on the safe side. So I finished up, I slip stitched into the chain 2 space, and then I'm gonna start to do a granny. I'm gonna do granny all around, and by doing that, it will stop the curling or the waving, I don't know, whatever you wanna call it. So I'm gonna do this round, and then I'll see you back when I'm ready to do the white. I went ahead and finished the granny round, and then I did the white one, the solid white one. I wanted to see if I did the solid on top of this granny, if it would curl. It doesn't. It didn't curl, so that's good. It lays flat. So from now on, I'm gonna continue with the same pattern and the same colors as this. So it's gonna be, after the white, it's gonna be the solid, the granny, the solid, the granny, these colors. And I'm gonna do the dark gray, and then the light gray, the combination of both. Then I'm gonna do a round of solid of the variegated, a round of the granny, and then it's gonna be the white, and then we start over. So that is the pattern, the color pattern that I'm gonna follow, and the crochet pattern that I'm gonna follow until the blanket is, you know, big enough, more or less, and, you know, finished off. I probably will add a border, not sure which one. I don't know, maybe just a simple, maybe like a half double crochet. I'm not sure. I'm not sure yet. It just depends on what border I think would be good for this one. So if you have any questions, my email is going to be in the description box below. Feel free to ask me any questions. If you need to know if you can change the pattern in a certain way, if it will affect it, or if it will curl, anything like that. So I hope you enjoy this video and that you learned something new, and thank you for watching.